No, 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 no. Nigeria is not where it's supposed to be at all. Reason being that we have not gotten our loins together, in the sense that the leadership that we have been having in this country, they have not been truthful to themselves. They have only come to acquire political power in order to amass economic wealth to themselves and their family. They do not have the interests of this nation in their heart, including this present government that we are talking about. In fact, this is one of the worst governments that I ever envisaged that I've seen in my lifetime in Nigeria. Ask me why. I have seen many other experiments of nationhood from the beginning. I expect that we should have been able to tap from the mistakes of the past, rather than falling into the same pit, decades in, decades out. Look at Nigeria. Tell me where the roads are good in Nigeria. Tell me how many years will it take Nigeria to construct a perfect, smooth road. People are dying in Kogi. People are dying, tankers, petrol tankers are falling all over, killing, destroying, terminating families. All we hear is that we are going to consult the federal government. We are going to do this, we are going to do that. When will you do it? Electricity tariff, since this government came to power, they have increased tariff more than 5 times. Now, even in the midst of this pandemonium and quagmire in which Nigeria is existing, you are still increasing pump price of petrol. When you know that petrol, controls, every economic sector of this country, Nigeria. So what is the good of any leadership in this country that cannot provide succor? Where do you put Nigerian engineers? How would they develop? How would they become experts? Julius Berger will come here, take our oil, and then do all the rubbish they want to do, and they will go away with it. The China is coming to colonize Nigeria. They want to take us over because we want to borrow money from them. Can't we print our own money? America prints his own money. Nobody is questioning him. I was at the seminar in the University of Ibadan the other day. I will not mention the name of the American ambassador that came to Nigeria. He told us whole heart at the lecture room. He said there's nothing wrong with Nigeria economy. It is the people that determines how good, how bad, how successful your economy can be. He said even the exchange of dollars. We are talking about Nigeria not being a producing nation, we are an importing nation. He said that's babadash. He said it's babadash. He said if you determine today that your naira is one naira to the kobo, to the dollar, it's 1 naira to the dollar. I traveled to England with 500 naira round trip.
We're supposed to remember before the colonial masters were ruling these countries as colonialists, as being colonial government before. At least to get independence is very important, and it is now Nigerians that rule Nigerians. There are human rights, people have sense, and the government is a Nigerian government that hear people's agitations, grievances, and sometimes try to address them. It is not necessary to enter into violence, to enter into terrorism, to enter into insurgencies, belligerencies among ourselves. When we didn't carry arms to fight the colonial masters here in Nigeria. We got independence with wisdom, with peace, nationalism, agitations.
Yeah, I will not say the country is where it's supposed to be, but it has fared well so far. Yes, and the progress we have achieved, we say it's fair enough, and we can say so far it's not too bad.
I am a Nigerian. I like Nigeria, but I don't like the way it is. With insecurity, skyrocketing of prices, commodities, the prices of commodities are high, people are suffering, People are really, the situation is really catastrophic. So I don't like the way Nigeria it is actually.
Actually, it's an independence of revaluation of our years of colonial masters. It's an independence of mixed feeling also, based on the pandemic, the COVID, the pandemic that we just undergone, which Nigeria experienced, which ravaged almost the whole world.
What do? It's our country. We have to celebrate it because we are celebrating our 60th year of independence. So for whatever, whether good or bad, we have to take it.
We can't really say where we're supposed to be now. When you look at the huge resources that Nigeria is blessed with, in terms of material and human resources.
For now, technologically no, socially no, unity no.
In terms of an individual that has lived 60 years of age, it's worth celebrating, but as a country, are we really where we're supposed to be in the community of nations? I would say no. We have a long way to go. We are not united as a country, and in terms of development, we are still far behind. Though we can say there are some pockets of achievement, but for us to be in the community of nations, we've not really gotten to where we want to be.
Well, I would not say we should not celebrate, even in the midst of discomfitures that has engulfed us in this country. We should still celebrate in the sense that we are alive, celebrate that we are not under captivity from other nations of the world, stronger nations of the world. Celebrate that, well, presently we are the one that makes up this country, Nigeria, and it is worth celebrating being alive, because the dead cannot raise up to praise God, they cannot worship God, they cannot enjoy what we are enjoying now. But the major, celebration will have come if this country is targeting the right path, like ensuring that the citizens of this nation are enjoying the proceeds, the benefits of democracy.
So for 60 years is not a small period of time, it's half a century. I think it's what we celebrating our nationhood, yes, as a country, staying together, looking back from where we are coming from, the history and the unity we have achieved so far. I think it is worth celebrating.
I see nothing to celebrate about Nigeria at all. Take a look at the situation. Look at the way people are living. I don't think tomorrow is worth celebrating.
A man that marries a woman and gets a lot of children, even one dies, he must celebrate the living. So we must, since we are alive, I believe there is hope. But we cannot say, if we did not celebrate the democratic change in Nigeria, well, at least we celebrate our life. That is what we are celebrating.
Yes, because we do it yearly.
For the past 60 years of Nigeria existence, we have recorded a remarkable achievement from the political and socio-economic aspect of this nation. So I think it's worth celebrating. There are challenges, but we are moving and we hope we improve on those challenges.
A 60-year-old person is an adult, is an old person. But Nigeria ought to have gone beyond this level. As it is for now, there's a lot of divisions, ethnic divisions. It wasn't like this before when we were growing up.
People say we are the giants of Africa. As a person that has lived a life of 60 years, celebrate at this age, what are we celebrating? Are we celebrating? What are we really celebrating? What?
You know, for this country, Nigeria, is that I'm hoping that one day a revolutionary will come up from among the youth, among our children. Even if I have a response for myself as I am, I will carry a revolution. My revolution will not be a violent one, but will be that kind of an intelligent revolution. An intelligent revolution where I will gather intellectuals and we will discuss the nation and we will vote out all these, what do you so call it, all these irrelevant personalities. Irrelevant, because it can only be relevant to somebody when you are imparting knowledge, you are imparting, you know, into the services of this nation. You are giving the people their dues. When you deny me my due, you are not imparting on me. So what are you doing there? You are not worth it.
So we want full political independence, full religious independence, full economic independence with the industrial development for Nigeria to stand on its foot, not to rely on foreign imports. Ideologically, in terms of ideas, Nigerians have enough. In terms of resources, we have enough. Water resources, we have enough. All the resources we want for development politically, economically, socially, we have enough. So therefore, we want full independence politically, socially, and economically.
If you look at the country, we have a lot of potential that we can harness to be a greater country. Yes, the potential for this country gives the hope that this country can do better and can, you know, become one of those countries that can be an envy of other countries. Yes, we have a lot of potential to be hopeful that this country will be okay, will be good. It's just the political problem that we're having and the management of the resources of this country, you know. That's what is just setting us backward.
We should have good governance, good roads, quality education. We should have, you know, subsidy in our commodities, not only in petroleum.
For total change of attitude and reorientation of life, because the reorientation is the problem we have. We are static, we are regressing but not progressing. So when we leave, we move from regress and move to progress, then I think Nigeria will have a change and now have a balance.
In the next 10 to 20 years, Nigeria will be better than what we have now. The Nigeria that we leave behind for our children will be better than the Nigeria we have now.
I want to see a Nigeria where there is no discrimination, wherever you come from, whether you are Igala, whether you are Edo, whether you are Yoruba. We should see ourselves as one, you know, one indivisible entity. That's my hope for Nigeria.
They should just make this place a better place for us in terms of health, in terms of development. We should not, our leaders should not go outside the country to maybe we should say our country should be a baseline for other nations. We should not go to other nations to seek for health care. We should make Nigeria a better place.